It is Spare the Rock, Spoil the Child, and we are joined out on the deck. I think we decided we were going to call these the Medium Deck Concerts by Sonia De Los Santos. How are you today, Sonia?
I am doing well. Thanks, Bill. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great. It's a beautiful spring day here in St. Paul. We've got a small audience. We've got Ella and Andre and Oscar. Hi. And
Hello.
Oscar speaks Spanish some, so I'm very excited about that overlay here. You got a new album, Esperanza. I want to ask you about that a little bit, but should we start off with a song?
Yes, we do have a new album out. It's called Esperanza, and I would love to play the title track of
Wonderful.
the album. Esperanza is the Spanish word for hope, so it's a word. It's a song that talks about hope and finding hope in all different places. There's a sing-along part, in case you're listening, you want to sing along. The chorus says, que no se pierda la esperanza. And you can respond, let's never ever lose our hope. Let's try it. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Yeah. Hoy me desperté queriendo soñar. Hoy me desperté queriendo soñar. Porque cuando sueño veo el futuro que vendrá. Porque cuando sueño veo el futuro que vendrá. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. You want to do some hand clapping? You can do that too. People come together in the hardest times. People come together in the hardest times. Everywhere around me I see heroes going by. Everywhere around me I see heroes going by. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. Hoy me desperté queriendo cantar. Hoy me desperté queriendo cantar. Porque cuando canto veo este día iluminar. Porque cuando canto puedo este día iluminar. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Never ever lose our hope. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Que no se pierda la esperanza. Let's never lose our hope.
It's Sonia De Los Santos here on Spare the Rock, Spoil the Child. It's beautiful. Title track from the new album, Esperanza, which I'm not pronouncing very well, but I'm getting close anyway. Esperanza.
No, that sounds really
Pretty
good.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
And so Esperanza translates as hope. Is that sort of the theme of the album? What's your goal with this album?
Yeah, Esperanza, yes, it translates to hope. It's obviously it's been a challenging last months for everyone, and I just wrote some songs that inspired me to be hopeful about what could come next. Looking back at my own journey, for example, finding things just in my community and with the people around me that made me feel hopeful about the
Yeah.
future. Nature, there's songs about chipmunks and, and rain, and dreams also, and just community coming together. So it's a collection of songs, all original songs about that.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And a week or two ago on the show, we played a song that I think of as being sort of not a response to, but sort of a companion to "This Land Is Your Land." This land is also my land, I think is what it's called, right? Or something.
It's called This Land Is Also Mine.
Tell us a little bit about where that came from, and if you want to tell a little bit of your story and how that came about.
Yeah, I obviously "This Land Is Your Land" is a very, very famous song by Mr. Woody Guthrie. I've been playing that song for a while. I think it's the first track in my first album, I've been playing that really, and I understand that these days, there's different ways to look at this song. But to me, as an immigrant in the United States, it always felt like a welcoming song, saying, you're here, it's great, you're welcome to be here. And I have a version of that in YouTube. And I got one day this comment saying, "This is not your land. Your land is Mexico." And it was it was tough.
I'm sure.
I'm laughing just because I don't know.
That's very upsetting.
It makes me nervous and upset. I was actually on my way to play a show. So anyway, on my way back from that trip, that tour, I sat on the plane and I started writing some verses as a response to that comment. And ultimately what came was, "This land is also mine." And it's just in the context of this album is, I guess, my hope that anyone and everyone feels welcome wherever they choose to live.
Yeah, no, I think that it's a wonderful message, and it's the right way to think about it. That it's not just that you are welcome here; it's that you belong here. Mm-hmm. That's great. You want to play another song for us?
Yeah, so I'd love to play now a song called Fandango. And
we're getting a different instrument out here, folks.
Yes.
What are we going to hear this one on?
We're going to hear this song in an instrument called Harana. The Harana, it's a Mexican traditional guitar. It has 8 strings. This one is particularly tuned like a ukulele, but it sounds much louder. And I want to play a song called Fandango. Fandango is it's a celebration, it's a musical celebration where the community comes together. This happens in Mexico, but also in different parts of the world. And people bring their instruments, their voices, their dance shoes. And it's really, singers improvise, dancers dance. It's really a community thing. So this is Fandango.
Sonia De Los Santos, let's spread the rock.
To sing along, you can say Fandango, Fandango, that's it, Fandango. Cuando voy para el fandango, siento una gran emoción. Con mi jarana yo canto y vivo la tradición. Tarimita, tarimita, dale
from the new album Esperanza. It's Sonia De Los Santos. Song's called Fandango, and it is a fandango. It's a party.
It's a party.
It's a fun song.
Yeah.
So you're here in St. Paul. By the time people hear this, it'll have been done, but you've been doing these shows with the Okie Dokie Brothers. Tell us how that came together.
Yeah, I've been a fan of the Okie Dokie Brothers for a while, and we were introduced by a common friend of ours, Sarah McCarthy.
Sure.
And you know, we said, you know, we're fans. I'm a fan. They're a fan of my music. I'm a fan of theirs, and we thought about collaborating into creating a new show. It's called Somos Amigos, based on one of their songs, actually. It's a song about finding common ground and collaboration. So we put this show together. We started touring it in 2019. Obviously, 2020
Some stuff happened. Yes.
and then we're excited to get back on tour with this show.
So you're doing some shows here in Minnesota. Are you planning to do some more with it as well, though?
Yes, we have more shows planned for the rest of this year. Hopefully more. Yeah.
Okay.
more
And people
will
could
come.
find out about those shows at your website, probably?
My website and the okidoki.org, is it?
I don't remember. What's your website? I bet you know your website.
Mine is soniadelosantos.com.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you can find out information about the new album and your previous albums. And you did a song on Let All the Children Boogie as well, the David Bowie tribute that I released.
Yes,
Which is wonderful.
with Elena Moon Park.
Yeah,
we did.
what a neat collaboration.
Yes.
It's beautiful. The Man Who Sold the World, I think.
The Man Who Sold the World, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful
Elena
version.
and I are still friends, and we collaborate in each other's projects. So,
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have been a little part of that.
yeah.
You know, do one more song for us?
Yes. I wanna do a lullaby.
Okay.
A lullaby. But it's also, well, the song is called Sueña. And Sueña, the word means dream. But it's not only about going to sleep. It's about really thinking about our dreams, our hopes for the future. So when I was just a little girl, I had many dreams, but one of my biggest dreams was to be able to write songs, play these songs for other people, anyone who would listen. And I'm very happy to say that that particular dream has come true. So if you're listening to this now, you're part of my dream come true. Now think about your own dreams. Is there anything that you're hoping for in the future? To sing along to this, you can say, Sueña, sueña, no dejes de soñar. That means dream, dream, never stop dreaming. Sueña, sueña, no dejes de soñar. Sueña, sueña, no dejes de soñar. Todos tenemos sueños que queremos lograr. No importa de dónde vengas, los puedes alcanzar. No dejes que te detengan, que en el camino te hagan dudar. Sigue a paso firme y muy pronto llegarás. Sueña, sueña, no dejes de soñar. Sueña, sueña, no dejes de soñar. En los colores del cielo nos vamos a volar. Y en medio de
Sonia De Los Santos, that was beautiful. Sueña is the name of the song?
Sueña.
Sueña. It's a good message. Beautiful little lullaby. Everybody stayed awake, but barely.
Yes.
So the new album's called Esperanza. You can do soniadelasantos.com for information about that, to order it. And people, reminder, buy music. Streaming is fine. Buying is better. Gotta support you.
Yes, we have an order of physical albums coming up. So if you are interested in that, please visit my website. That's where you can buy them. It has beautiful illustrations and lyrics, and I'll personally sign it for you, send you a sticker.
Physical media forever.
Yes.
That's my idea.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you, Bill.
Good luck for all the tours. And thanks to the audience.
Thanks to the audience. Adios.